The Vigo County Board of Elections made it official today. Changes coming to the layout of the November ballot.
An issue was discovered last Monday during routine public testing of that ballot. In several races, voters would have to scroll down in order to see all the eligible candidates. Today's decision comes after an emergency meeting that was held Sunday where the motion to reformat the ballot failed. Will Price joins us now to break down what changed over the course of 24 hours. Will.
Yeah, Mike, the problem with Sunday's motion may have been simple, the use of the word error. But with the wording fixed and the clerk's office working throughout the day to reallocate funds within their budget, no scrolling should be necessary for Vigo residents that go to the polls this year.
I now hereby find that we have adopted the motion as presented.
Just a day after a motion to reform the ballot for the upcoming election failed, the Vigo County Board of Elections approved a new version on Monday. The three-person board unanimously passed a motion to ensure candidate names will be visible on the screen with no need to scroll. Vigo County Clerk Brad Newman says he supported the change because he didn't want this issue to overshadow the election.
The election should be about the qualifications of the individual candidates and their abilities and skills to perform their duties.
Newman emphasized that no law was broken and the ballot was approved by the state. He says his office got to work late last week once the issue was raised to make sure they had the money needed, a number he put at $32,000 to recode the new ballot. Newman says the reason he didn't pass the motion Sunday came down to wording.
The wording in the motion was that there was an error made by us, and there was not. And I'm not going to second a motion that's not well written and that's inaccurate. There was no error. There was no malicious intent.
Things were made official at the emergency meeting Monday when Newman, alongside newly appointed Republican Representative Jerry Arnold and Board President John Kessler, put pen to paper. Kessler, also the Democratic appointee, says he's happy to put the issue behind them.
They were pleased with the alterations that are going to be made to the ballot. When I first discovered what I believe to be an error last Monday, I just felt like it's something that needed to be amended and, in my language, corrected.
And they also passed a second motion today saying voting couldn't be done until the alterations were made. But Kessler says that was done as a precaution and early voting should continue on Wednesday as scheduled. Now, both the Republican and Democratic Party chairmen gave statements to WTWO saying that they support the changes that were made today, and those statements can be found on mylawbashvalley.com. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks a lot, Will.